Hi, everyone. My name is Alan, and this is Joanna. Say hi, Joanna.
Hi, guys.
And we're recording this for St. Giles Presbyterian Church. This is kind of an addition to the newsletters that we've been doing. And the reason why we're recording this video is because we wanted to connect with you in a different way. Ever since this whole pandemic started about a month ago, a lot of you have been receiving some of the emails and newsletters, and so we just thought, it's been about a month since we've seen you and we've met together, and so we thought this video, this Zoom call video, would be a good way that we can connect with you and get a little FaceTime with the church community. And so in this segment, Joanna and I wanted to chat a little bit about some of the events that are coming up, as well as some of the extra activities that have been being planned in the church community. And even though we can't meet as a congregation and fellowship with one another physically, there's still been a lot of stuff that's been happening virtually as well. And so we wanted to kind of fill the gaps and talk a little bit about that as well. Joanna, how have you been doing?
I'm okay. It's pretty quiet at my place, but I've been getting lots of phone calls and stuff, so that's nice. Do you wanna show me some of the scrub caps that you've been emailing about?
Yeah. So in the newsletter, we talked a little bit about supporting our frontline workers, and just really happy to report to everyone that Linda Bateman and the sewing group have put together, at the time of this recording at least, they've put together 50 caps already, 50 caps already, and more are coming on the way. And so I just have a couple of examples here of those scrub caps. The first one I have is very fitting to just the season, the church season that we've gone to. So you can see in this one, if it focuses, we have Easter eggs, which is pretty cool. Little cards, little tags were also made for the hats as well. And it says here, a thank you gift from your neighbors across the street at St. Giles Church. God bless you. So that's one example here. I have another example, which is pretty cool. A different style. This is meant for ladies. It's a ladies style scrub cap. And this one is a purple pattern with the different purple cuff on here.
So fun.
Which is very cool. And the final one is, there's two styles, one for ladies and one for men. And this is the men's one with the thinner kind of back tie here. And I thought this was very appropriate and very patriotic with the Canadian flag.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really happy to report that we've already started distributing to some of the doctors in town, some family doctors, as well as some of the docs over at the cancer agency. And we've got also a couple other groups as well that have requested and asked for hats. And so we're looking to distribute that in the coming week. As well, we've called a few of our congregation members who are serving on the front lines, and there are a few people who have agreed and have just been so enthusiastic about receiving a scrub hat. And so we're just really, it's just been really nice being able to partner and walk alongside our front line workers. This is an amazing project, and I'm just really thankful to everyone who's been a part of that.
Yeah, that's great. So what if I know somebody who's working on the front line that could use a scrub cap?
Yeah, your best bet is if you know someone, then please do send me an email at my church email address at alan@stgilespresbyterian.com. Just give me, if you could just let me know the contact information, and possibly if you do know the number of scrub hats needed, we can definitely make arrangements to drop them off or to hand them off to the right people. So as we go along, there's still more scrub caps coming in, and we're just hoping and praying that we can provide for as many people who need them as we can.
Yeah, that's great.
Very cool. Yeah, and so just along the same vein, just kind of thinking about loving our neighbors and being supportive as well. looking towards April 26th, which is in a couple of Sundays from now. Originally, we had it slated as Mission Awareness Sunday. And I know that's something that Joanna has taken part in and organized for the last couple of years. Can you tell me a little bit about what Mission Awareness Sunday is all about?
Yeah, Mission Awareness Sunday is a special Sunday every year, the last Sunday in April, that the WMS, or the Women's Missionary Society, which is a part of the Presbyterian Church in Canada, sets aside to focus on mission. So they provide, if you want, a whole program that focuses on a different country each year, and they really want us to just look outside of ourselves. The last couple of years, we've been able to do a focus on missions during our service, whether that's through stations or Herb's message. And then the last 2 years, I've loved this. It's one of my favorite Sundays. We get the chance after church to put on some gloves, grab some garbage bags, and take a part in the citywide clean. And we get to clean up the neighborhood, and then we'd get together for lunch after.
Very cool, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know that this year it's a lot different than in the previous years. So what's the plan this year? Are we still going ahead, or what are you thinking about that?
Yeah, well, I was talking with you and with Barbara, and we think it's still important to support our community. And so we're hoping that as a congregation in our separate socially distanced households, we can go out and we can still clean up. So you can grab a grocery bag and some gloves, and on your walks as you're getting outside of the house, just pick up the garbage that you see. And once you finish your normal walk, start a new walk and keep picking it up.
Very cool, very cool. And is there are there any can people come to the church and pick up equipment and that sort of thing?
Yeah, we're lucky that we had some extras from last year still, so we have some gloves and some bags. And so if that's something that you want, you can give me a phone call or an email, and I can arrange to be at the church for you to pick some up.
Very cool. Yeah, just glad that the church can still help out, even though we're in this physically and socially distanced time, I guess, in this way. That's great, awesome stuff. And so, what else has been happening at the church?
Yeah, well, we've been sending emails, and you guys know about that. But I've started Kids Club up again.
Very cool, very cool. And what is Kids Club?
Well, so Kids Club normally, it happens on Wednesdays from about 3:30 to 5. And it's a chance for kids to come to the church, to run around, to learn about God, and to really get a chance to connect with each other outside of Sunday. Obviously, right now we're not meeting at the church, but we get to meet on Zoom, just like this. And it's very different, and it's a little bit more chaotic, but we can still play games like charades and Pictionary, and we can still watch videos and talk about God. And it's really great to see parts of our church family again.
Very awesome, very awesome. And if I know of somebody who would want to join Kids Club, how do they go about doing that?
Yeah, for sure. We can always take more kids. What you're going to want to do is get them in contact with me. We meet usually from about 3:30 on Wednesdays to 4:30, 5, depending on how the kids are feeling. And so they'll just have to have a computer or a phone with a camera, and they can join our Zoom calls.
Very awesome. So there's still opportunity to join and be a part of this thing, eh?
Absolutely, yeah.
Very cool, very cool. Awesome, that's great. So that's it. That's it for this first video message from Joanna and I. We wanted to thank you for stopping by and still being part of this conversation. And I just wanted to give you a quick reminder that as a church community, we are still looking to we will still meet together after the church service at Mountain View, typically around 11 a.m. on a Sunday morning. If you have Zoom, please do log in and say hello. Spend a little bit of time with coffee after the Sunday service, and we would love to meet with you and chat with you and say hi. May the peace of God be with all of you, and have a great day. Thank you. Say bye, Joanne.